on. Something's going on here. Why is that not going? Oh, there it goes. Okay. A heart on the run keeps a hand on the gun. You can't trust anyone. Well, I was so sure what I needed was more. Tried to shoot out the sun. In days when we raged, we flew off the page. Such damage wasn't done. But I made it through. Somebody knew I was meant for someone. So girl, leave your boots by the bed. We ain't leaving this room. Someone needs medical help. All the magnolias blue. It's cold in this house and I ain't going out to chop wood. So cover me up, and know you're enough to use me for good. DQ Blizzard. Oh no! By the way, this is Kelly Camp. DQ Blizzard 1 is Kelly Camp. Lost my TikTok account today. Oh, that's awful. Well, we're all about to lose our TikTok accounts Sunday, so show off. Look at Kelly, just always having to be the early adopter. losing her TikTok account before the rest of us. Show off. That's just bad. Kyle, what type of car do you drive? A Ford Flex, and that's not a joke. I like to call the Ford Flex like a hip hearse. If hearses were hip, that would be the Ford Flex. What kind of car do you drive? I'm having a power struggle with advanced voice lately. Well, yeah, that happens. Something's up with TikTok or with ChatGPT. I was doing an exercise with Nate St. Pierre 2 days ago, and he had a custom GPT that did script analysis stuff, and we got it to do some good work, but he said it was acting weird. It just wasn't acting like itself. It was giving very generic answers, very short answers. So I have a feeling they're mucking with something over there at the ChatGPT, and I don't know why I'm sort of hiccuping, sort of. Advanced voice never works anymore. Yeah, okay, so a couple of things about OpenAI that we have learned over the 2 years here. By the way, am I live where I'm supposed to be live? I'm live on YouTube. Everyone's saying hi over there. Hello. Oh, let me add the black bar for the TikTok people. Something's going on in the background of ChatGPT. Yeah, so here's what we know about OpenAI and ChatGPT. For the most part, I mean, there's a couple of times where it just gets wonky and shit goes down. That's happened, I don't know, 3 or 4 times since I've been using it, which is since day one. So generally very stable. However, when they are upgrading things, when they are rolling out new software, when they are probably likely upgrading servers or rebalancing server loads or whatever you do to do shit, Pate probably knows this better than anyone in here. In general, right before they launch something new, ChatGPT gets fucking weird. It just gets shittier. And I've seen it pretty consistently. Now, there are some times where ChatGPT is just shitty and weird. And then there are other times where it's like shittier and weirdier. And you're asking, and I think rightly so, is weirdier a word? Oh, it is. Ask Vicky. Vicky knows. Vicky Baptiste knows. Weirdier is a word. It's Dutch in origin, in fact. Is it cheating when I turn to Pi or Gemini from advanced voice? Any updates with David Shapiro? No, he still hates me. I realized a behavior I did that could be a reason he banned me, just because he's very particular about shit that pisses him off. Sometimes when I write like an original article or something, I'll tag a shit ton of people. So I'll like write, hey, here's this article I wrote, then I'll link to it, and then I'll tag a bunch of people. It's possible he hates that behavior because he doesn't want to be used to, I don't know, drive other people's content. That's the only thing I can think of. But I mean, I never said anything controversial, and I've always done things to support him. So whatever. I mean, I seriously don't give a shit. I'm not mad at him in any way. He's got his reasons, and I'm on the target end of that for whatever reason. Why did he block me? I don't know. Like I literally don't know. I've been quote posting a lot of his stuff. I like did a whole session on a post that he did 3 nights ago. And then yesterday I went to retweet something and it basically said, you can't, this creator's blocked you. So it didn't use the words go fuck yourself, but it was implied. Vicky doesn't want to take responsibility for the word weirdier not existing. That's on her. Not my responsibility that she can or cannot confirm that weirdier is a word. That's I just say the news, right? It's for other people to do their own research. Picture of you driving a Ford Flex in the irregulars. Oh, why is this is a bad idea? But let's go look at it. This channel is nothing but a series of bad ideas brought to life. We'll go to our little club area, our new club area. Irregulars slotting in at number 2. Oh, very nice. I like it with the pink bow. Ford Flex from what year? 1923. That's pretty cool. Nice, Danielle. I like it. I'm in. Oh, if you don't know what the bow reference is, look at that. Huh? You tell me that's not some special piece of magic. All right, welcome. If you're from LinkedIn, my name is Kyle Shannon. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Storyvine. I'm a very serious businessman. So I wasn't allowed to talk about this. I got early access to the new Ray 2 Luma Labs Dream Machine. They have a new model out called Ray 2. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's still janky. And what's weird is it's jankier for some things than others, which I guess makes sense. But I thought that one might be a cool experiment tonight. So I'm in the creator program for Runway and for Luma, and then I've got a paid account for Kriya. And I thought what could be a cool thing, I just went over to Gemini Deep Research, which I also paid for. Let's see if this did anything good. Let's see. Give me at least 20 other examples, like camera moves, fluids, actions, particles, etc. So what I did with Gemini Deep Research here was I said, go off and find me. I want to test the physics of some of these video generations models. So go give me examples of things that I can test. Collisions of two fluids, objects floating in water. So I'm going to have this do some research and let it, because I'm sure somebody wrote articles about this somewhere, right? So let's let Gemini Deep Research go do some fucking research. You know, someone do some fucking work around here. And we know that it's not going to be me, right? So, I wasn't sharing that, by the way, which you knew because you couldn't see shit. Anyway, so here is this is the deep research thing. What was I looking at before? I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter. All right. So this thing went out and it researched 11 websites. So that's great. Okay. Incorporate that all into the article, please. Like what I noticed in Dream Machine, things like underwater are really bad. So here's a whole bunch of underwater clips. See how fucking weird they are? There's just like people underwater do not act normal. I mean, they're funny. Like the water's super normal looking, but the people are fucking freaky. Right? Like it's like there's like half a second where things are normal and then everything else is fucking chaos. And no one moves that fast underwater. So it doesn't get underwater well. But like it would be interesting to grab this prompt and go over to Runway and see if it does underwater better or if it interprets it completely differently. Here's robots underwater. This is even weirder. These kind of scenes with multiple people walking with guns, this is like 50-50. But like, wouldn't it be cool to just go take a bunch of prompts and just go see like, what's it do really well? What's it do not well? Like that was normal until that weirdness. Like that's good till there. What the fuck was that? Not normal. Guy just appears. Now these guys are on top of water. That looks good. That looks good. And it's a freak show. Oh, nice, Vicky. That's awesome. Vicky is working on our AI readiness curriculum. All right. Oh, I've got to... You just can't do everything around here. I didn't do the black bar for the TikTok people. They're probably all angry over there. Hey, AI ML Music, what's happening? Hope you're well. Now we chasing the jank. Yeah, I think we're chasing the jank. I mean, here's the thing. Okay, so here's a real thing. Because I have access to these two creator programs, I'm trying to get into Halo, into Minimax. I'd like to be in that one too, because those are the top three that I can tell right now. Are this new model from here? Let me show you some good ones from Luma Labs. There are a couple I got in here that are quite good. Some of the bags aren't bad. This one I thought was quite good. Like the flashlight beam with the particles in it and the graffiti. That looks pretty bitchin' and doesn't look too weird. And then this one was done right after that. What I also figure is I could show you how I got to all these cinematic shots, which I think is kind of fun. What's the black bar for? The black bar is if I flip over to StreamYard, see all this interface, it's harder to read the text. So if I go to the black bar, it makes it easier for people on TikTok to read. Are you able to try VO too? No. Because what's his name? The head of Google doesn't like me. Sam Altman's jealous of me. The CEO of Google doesn't like me. Let's see. Where do I have? Was it here? No, that's repurposed. What was I gonna do? What was I doing? Oh, labs.google.com. Experiments. See, join waitlist. I do not have video FX. Damn it. I'm Gumby, damn it. Pisses me off. So, no, I don't have access to VO. And it looks awesome. Geez, Kyle, what are you doing to make all these people mad at you? I know, right? Do I pay for repurpose? Yeah, I paid for repurpose for at least a month because I used it to go grab all my TikTok videos and throw them on Google Drive. And now I'm going to create a workflow to put them back on YouTube. It's just exhausting. But, I put 2 years into making content on this stupid fucking platform, so they're just going to flush it down the toilet. I guess I should go get it. AIML music. I've heard VO crushed the competition, including Sora. Sora right now, I would put Sora at 5 at the highest. It's right now, it looks like VO and Minimax are the two best ones. This new Luma Labs Ray 2 is pretty good. Runway's still pretty good, but it's kind of a tier down. Like I would say that VO's kind of a tier on its own. Let's call VO B+. Let's call Minimax B. Runway, just because they're so established and they have a bunch of other shit going on, is probably like a C+. Luma Labs Ray 2 is probably a C+. Runway is probably like a C. Like that's right. Like if we were giving them like grade school grades, that's where I'd put them right now. And then I put Sora at kind of a C-. But the Sora that they gave us is the one that they demoed last March. It's Sora 1.0, and they've been out demoing Sora 2, but they haven't fucking given it to us. Why? Sam Altman's jealous of me. We've talked about this, people. We've talked about this. It's not my fault. This is just genetics. It's a gift, okay? And he's jealous. He's jealous of the intellect. He's jealous of the wit. And he's jealous of all this. Can you blame him? So, I don't, it is not for me to brag about what I got going on. That is for other people to judge. And apparently, Sam is petty. Haha, that seems silly. Yes. They're jealous of all the talent. The deep, deep talent. The talent she runs deep. Runway is great. You still want to sing there, Champy? I heard there was a secret chord David played and it pleased the Lord. You don't really care for music, do ya? Goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, bottom falling, make a left, grab a cake on all night. Champ, you're supposed to sing harmony there. Hallelujah. 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 So again, like this kind of talent is the kind of stuff that Mr. Altman is just deathly jealous of. And I think it's, it's petty. It makes me sad inside. La da 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 la da 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 la da da da. Hallelujah. Get it? I get it. It's solid. If you're tuning in, yes, we'll get to AI in a moment. Oh, yeah, I haven't really introduced myself, have I? How many people are here? Is anyone here? Got a few folks over there. We got a few folks in here. It's a light night. We're fine. It's mostly irregulars here tonight. If you're new here, though, my name's Kyle Shannon. This is the AI Learning Lab. We like to have fun here. No, sorry. I like to have fun here, and then other people tolerate me. And yes, we will occasionally get to AI. Here's what I am going to do tonight. We are going to do some experimenting with video generation tools in physics. And I'm going to show you how I came up with a bunch of cool prompts, like that got things like that and that. Well, that failed to make videos. It made images, but still pretty cool. Oh, I'm not sharing. God damn. I can't. I really need a producer. I really need a producer. Brandon is in Vegas. Brandon's in Vegas doing what you do in Vegas, or tasks from ChatGPT. Yeah, we can talk about that. New daily listen experiment from Google Like Audio. Halu also put out a new audio generation text to audio model today with like 300 voices and emotions and shit like that. So I don't know if we can play with that, but we can go look at that too. Anyway, okay. So like we got this cool thing's looking pretty cool. That's not as cool. This is not bad. It's a little janky. Like that was a little weird, that little camera move there. And it's it's kind of weird low resolution, but kind of cool. And here's pictures that it made. Instead of making videos, there's a weird interface thing where sometimes you make images and not. Like this looks good till right there where they get weird. Like that's what there's just weird physics. This has got weird physics. The truck stuck in the mud. And the soldiers just sort of appearing out of nowhere. This one's kind of cool, although the little girl's out of focus. Pretty cool, right? Decent snowmobiles. That was good until he just walked into the wall, walked through the glass. More snowmobile weirdness. All right, so let me show you how I did these. Is this it? Yeah. All right, so as you know, as you may or may not know, I think one of the things that we're all going to have to learn. Oops. Ah, good Lord. Sorry. Production values. One of the things that we're all going to have to learn is that our brains are now the bottleneck. It's not AI. AI is not the bottleneck anymore. AI's gotten so good that it's no longer the bottleneck. Now, we still need our brains to initiate things and frame things up and curate things and refine things. But when it comes to just like brute force, I got to come up with some ideas for what I could prompt a thing to do or whatever, like whatever you're trying to do. Don't use your brain. Let ChatGPT do all the fucking work. All right. So what I thought would be cool was get ChatGPT to tell me what are the core elements of a good cinematic shot, right? So I said, what are the core elements of a text to video prompt? Subject, action, scene, style, art, location, setting. So it did all that. And then it gave me an example prompt. I thought, oh, that's good. Then I said, I want you to act like an award-winning, super imaginative cinematographer and give me 20 different prompts. And then, so it wrote a bunch of prompts. The problem with all these prompts, when you write prompts in a vacuum, and even this is a problem with us. If you're not doing something where you've got a story to tell and you're just writing prompts in a vacuum, you tend to create cliche bullshit. And so ChatGPT created a bunch of cliche bullshit. And then I said, make them more special and unforgettable. And then it did some of that. And I tried to make some of these, and some of them were okay, but for the most part, they sucked. Then I had an idea, and I think this is a fun idea. So I don't know if Joy Purdy's on here, or if anyone's on here that is using generative AI to make movies. This might be a fun thing to play with. My brain has been a bottleneck for years. Yeah, no shit. Well, you know what's funny, Source Camp, is my brain's been a bottleneck for years, but I had myself convinced that it wasn't. And then little old AI sneaks up on me, is like, tap, tap, tap. Don't use that thing. We're good. You just live up here in the clouds. We'll take care of all the actual thinky work. Okay. Joe Baker, what's happening? Sean Michael Capizzi, context is king. Context is absolutely king. One of the nice things about doing an exercise like I'm doing here, start with tell me how to write a prompt, then write a bunch of prompts, and then where I go, these are coming out a little too cartoony, make them more cinematic. So it did that, and that kind of sucked. And then I got to, let me see where I got to it. tell me 4 unique color grading styles made famous by certain films. So now I'm starting to stumble into an idea. So again, okay. How are we going to keep our jobs in the future, right? Where's my button? We're all worried about this. Right? How do we make money with ChatGPT? We're worried about our jobs. I think that some of the skills in the future are going to be things like curiosity, bravery, sort of a sense of adventure, adaptability. So one of the things that I'm working on honing in myself is no matter what intention I go into a chat session with, I try to let my mind be, not my mind, I try to let my intention be very plastic. Where if the thing, like working with ChatGPT in a lot of ways is like if you've ever worked with a really good collaborator, right? Where you trust each other and you put an idea out there, and if it's really good, your collaborator is like, oh, that's really good. And it, it either moves forward or they add to it. Or if you put an idea out there and it's a piece of shit, your collaborator will go, no, that's not right. But there's something there. And then the collaborator will ask you, why did you do that? Why did you go there? Right. And they'll pull something out of you, or they'll say, no, that's not it. But what about this? And you're like, yeah, that's more it. Right. And then you're one-upping each other in an additive conversation, right? With respect. You're the idea, you're one-upping the ideas, not each other. That's what it's like working with ChatGPT when you do it right, but you have to be open to being that collaborator. So then I said, I want to come up with unique color grading because color grading can make it look like a specific movie. And then it said the bleach bypass, Saving Private Ryan, teal and orange, Mad Max, muted naturalism, No Country for Old Men, and high key sepia, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And I'm like, oh shit, there are famous shots in all these movies. What if we take famous shots and change them up? So, and this is the idea. All right. And then I said, combine these color grading things and then add them to the prompts. I haven't quite hit the idea yet. So now rewrite all the prompts with those cinematic color grading things. And I tried a couple of these. And again, the shots that it made just sucked. Okay, now here's the big idea. Name 20 famous movie scenes we can use as inspiration. And so it said 20 iconic movie scenes for inspiration. Blade Runner, Deckard meets Rachel in a smoky, shadow-filled Tyrell corporate office. Apocalypse Now, the helicopter assault. The Godfather, darkly lit, right? So it gives us all these scenes. And I'm like reading these scenes going, oh yeah, I remember that. And you remember what they look like. And so I didn't want to just recreate those scenes, but what I wanted to do was say, well, let's start with those scenes as the basis of an idea. And again, I don't want to do the thinking here. So then I wrote this. Now write a new scene inspired by each of these that will be familiar to a viewer, but still unique spin on the scene. Visually, it should look like the original film. Write those in 20 prompts. And so then what it did was it told me what film it was being inspired by and what scene, but then it gave me something completely different, right? The actual prompt here is a scientist meets a sentient android in a high-tech greenhouse filled with towering glass walls and misty air. The faint hum of drones echoes as the sunlight flutters. Visual style, smoky and shadowy with muted greens and silvers contrasting with soft highlights. So this is a really cool scene idea inspired by something we know. So it should have a familiarity to it, but it's completely different. And again, if you're out to tell a story, you wouldn't do this exercise. This exercise was really just me trying to figure out interesting ways I could test this new model. Make sense? Any questions, thoughts? Context is king. I like this idea. Yeah, it's fun, right? All right, no questions. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments. All right, so what we'll do some new things here. We're going to jump in. I'm going to create a new thing. Okay, so the way you get to here's a confusing interface thing about Dream Machine. Because it makes both images and videos, sometimes you don't know which mode you're in. And like right now, it just says like image 21:9 aspect ratio. It's really teeny right here. And if you're moving fast, you sometimes forget and you'll make a whole bunch of things you think are videos and it'll be images, but whatever. But how you fix that is you go here and you switch between video and images. And then in the lower right is now Ray 2. I think this is rolled out for everyone, but I'm not sure. I think it is. And then Ray 1.6 was their previous model. And then you can put it in 540p or 720p, and you can do 5 or 10 seconds. And then you're going to do different aspect ratios. So we'll do 16:9. I think Ray 2 is only available, like if I go to keyframe, Ray 2 is not available. So it's only text to video. But we got some good text to video. Let's do 21:9 because it'll make it look more like a cinematic shot. So I'm just going to paste in. I thought I copied that. Did I not copy that? Copy. Go over here. You're all looking at this, right? I haven't screwed up something really bad. Watching and learning. All right. Okay, so there's my scene. One of the things that Dream Machine does that's super fucking cool is it's got these new things called boards, and boards are like here's my prompt. And what it did, every one of these words that it highlighted is now a drop-down menu. So let's see. A scientist meets a sentient android in a high-tech greenhouse. Let's see where else they can meet. Oh, they could meet in an advanced biodome. Great. Wait, something went wrong. Maybe they can't meet in an advanced biodome. It didn't like that, did it? Cutting edge biosphere? No. All right, I don't know what's going on there. But generally what it'll do when it's not erroring out is it will every time you pick a different option for one of these, it spins up another pair of videos. So it's super cool. But what we're going to do is let's go back to our ChatGPT list. So Apocalypse Now. So instead of helicopters in the jungle, riot-controlled drones swarm a dense rain-soaked city, right? So it's a completely different shot, but it's mirroring that shot. And let me get up on a little bit of a soapbox right here. One of the things I hear, especially from people that don't use generative AI, is like, well, AI can't be creative. It's just predicting the next token. And they all sound like that, and they all make that face, and I don't know why, but they do. How do human beings come up with novel ideas? Well, they use their language and their large language model, their brain, the machine that eats language, right? And visual images, which is another kind of language. And they say things like, oh, you know, it'd be cool. What if we did like, remember Apocalypse Now? And remember how edgy it was and how vital it was? What if we did something that had the vitality of Apocalypse Now, but like the futuristic realism of Blade Runner, and then the fucking trippy whatever of 2001, right? And you're like, oh, that's good. And then you sit down and you write idea. That's exactly what we're doing here. It's exactly what we're doing here. I'm serving as the guy sort of saying, well, what if we did this? What if we did that? What if we did that? And then the large language model is like, it knows all the movies, it knows all the shots, it knows what's good, it knows what's bad. And if you give it the right context, it'll give you what you asked for. And then you can go, oh, we'll make them all different, but keep them the same. And it did. That's new and novel idea generation from where I come from. Jeff Flanagan's came from an idea fairy. Who disses? Oh, who diss? Who diss? Hey, Jason, what's up? All right, so let's go copy and paste some. There you go. Nice. I don't know that he's meaning a sentient robot there. Here's the other one. Kind of a cool shot. It didn't really meets a sentient android. Oh, I probably need to say sentient android robot. But anyway, let's throw in a new prompt. Boom. This is the riot controlled drones. And I think because I've already generated a bunch of these, I'm going to go down to the bottom and work my way up, I think. Fight Club, a hacker and their accomplice. So grab that one. Boom. And you don't have to do all these. I find that this is one inspired by the movie Her, which I think is super cool. Like, again, I mean, what I used my brain for was more like curating the ideas that it spit out at me. So rather than me having to think about, let me go Google what movies came out that were, it's exhausting using your brain. Just don't. It's overrated. Oh my God, what if the machines do all the creative work for us? Creative work's hard. Let the machines do the fucking creative work. I'll tell it what's good. I want to crank some shit out. I don't particularly take deep pride in the fact that it took me 4 hours to come up with 2 ideas. I think that's a failure. So let me take my stupid ape brain and I'll sit over here in the corner and you tap into the entire history of the output of all of humanity and give me what I want. That's all I'll do. You can. Oh, look at this. We had a timer set last night. Oh, that's so cool. So if you don't know about tasks, oh, that's cool. And it shows up. Oh, okay. This I fucking love. Okay. So if you don't know what tasks are, how you get to tasks is in ChatGPT. There's this new option called GPT-4o with scheduled tasks in the drop-down menu at the top. And you can just say, I said every night at 8:40, send me a drink recipe from my Sin City Sipper. I copied the prompt out of Sin City Sipper. I threw it in here. And now it gives me, it's got the whole history of, like, I guess every time it's going to send me one of these drink recipes, it's just going to add it to this chat, which I think is fucking genius. So what did I get? I got a Neon Mirage Martini, a dazzling cocktail, gin, orange liqueur, lime juice, simple syrup, and chili bitters. That actually sounds fucking tasty. Damn. And garnished with some blood orange. I'll take one of those all fucking day long. And look, it made us a nice picture of our drink. Okay, anyway, back to our movie making. Which was the last one we did? Joker? 1917. I don't think we did that one. Saving Private Ryan. We didn't do that. 7. Oh, wait. Where? Oh, these must be new ones. Are these new ones? I think these are new ones. No, these are them. Her. Rooftop Reflections. Wait, let's go back here. What did we do? A Lone Soldier. a hacker. Couple quits silently in a barrel. Oh, lone social nighttime escape. Okay, so we did that one. Okay, Joker. We'll grab this. Copy. Let me just go confirm that we've got Ray 2 going. Yep, this is the new model. Boom. Off we go. Go grab this one. Copy. Boom. Off we go. I don't know about you. I think this is a cool approach because it's like it's low anxiety. What I can focus my creative energy on is curating. And then let one of these ideas that I'm just vomiting out inspire an actual story. Right? Oops, what did I do? Anyone have any ideas for the new task? Last one was her. Okay. Marge. Hey, Marge. Hey, Marge. Yeah, what was that? What was the name of that movie? You know the one with the guy in the woman from that thing we saw. You remember that movie? No, it wasn't that one. No, it was fun. It had funny in it. It had funny in it. Yeah, exactly. Don't be like him. He needs to grow a pair. I'll tell you that. Marge, where's the pants in that family? I always hated that. I was so my wife is from the Bronx. And one day we were walking down the street. Did I do the park ranger one? Hang on. No. One day we were walking down the street and some insane person said something. Oh, see, that one was against violations. Whatever, just move on. Said something to her as we walked down the street, and she's from the Bronx. She just turned around and goes, "Go fuck yourself." And then we're a few more steps down the street, and the guy just turns around and goes, "We know who wears the pants in that family." I was like, "Oh, where's my pink bow? Where's my pink bow?" I'm offended. I'm masculine. Oh, good Lord. I'm the man of the household. All right. I think we've done enough here. Let's go see if we've actually done any interesting work. So the other thing you can do here, let's see if this is muted greens and silvers, misty air. Let's see. Oh, those are all the same. Faint hum of drones, towering glass walls. Let's see. Vitreous panels. All right, there it did it. So you see how I chose vitreous panels? And now it's spinning up new things. So you scroll left and right if you're iterating on a prompt. You can also just say show more, show me more like this, or you can brainstorm, or you can there's all sorts of cool things you can do. Reuse the message, copy the text. High-tech greenhouse. Let's go to advanced biodome. There we go. That's good. Meets a mechanical companion. That's kind of cool. All right. So see how this scrolls left and right now? Nice. So we'll see those. So there's the two for that prompt. Uh-oh. What's happening? I think I might be crashing. Is this still live? Are we back? Oh, boy. Don't give me your bullshit if the only thing you're about to tell me is I have too many tabs open. You can take a flippin' hike. Oh, it's back. See, I told you. I told you I could have that many tabs open. It's not irresponsible. Memory management my ass. Hey, Google, fix fucking Chrome so I can have 100 tabs open. You think everyone's fucking responsible with their memory management? No, so fix it. All right. So this one is riot control drones swarm a dense rain-soaked city. That's kind of cool. This one's still working. It looks like this died. But again, see janky arms here? So multiple people seems to be an Achilles heel of this thing. A hacker and their accomplice stand in an empty parking lot in office towers, crumble in the distance. Well, that's kind of cool. Can you all see this? Am I doing the right thing? I got to do the black bar. I know. Has he covered tasks in ChatGPT yet? I'm confused by it. I'll do that. So GG Zen mode. I'll do tasks in a second here. We're just going through and looking at some videos we made with posts. This is kind of cool. It's weird. See how everything's kind of out of focus? It's one of the things that looks like this model was trained on was footage that's maybe out of focus and then goes into rack focus. But like that shot's the phone's out of focus there, and then this whole shot's out of focus. But it looks intentional. Like it looks like something that you would cut to someone's face when you're trying to pass time or something like that. Interesting. All right. This one is a couple sits quietly on a rooftop watching lights of drones. Oh, interesting. And again, one didn't make it. Just waiting for that thing to slam into one of their faces. In a barren, a detective interrogates a handcuffed suspect. This is obviously from the movie Seven. Or is this Seven, or is this No Country for Old Men? A lone stranger questions let's see. In a barren. Seven. Yeah, this is from Seven. So yeah, so this looks like the movie Seven, except right in Seven, it was the high tension power lines, but like there's a dead body. Here's the two people out here. That's kind of cool. So let's I'm gonna say show more, so that'll generate more just like that with the same prompt, and then we'll say in an abandoned urban landscape. That's kind of cool. A detective interrogates an enchanted prisoner, a chained spirit. Let's see. Beside an empty grave. Beside. Yeah, we won't do any of those. A distant storm brews. So wait, where are we? We're in an abandoned landscape. So we'll do an eerie eclipse. All right. So that's that. So now we got a bunch of those going. Oh, look, and this thing did show up. So this looks like No Country for Old Men more than it looks like Seven. But again, like it looks like a film you've seen, right? It's got a familiarity to it. And you don't need to be a cinematographer. You can learn from this. Like for me, this starts to become an education tool as much as a production tool, right? If I love watching movies and I love telling stories, and maybe I'm good at words, but I'm not as good with the technical part of filmmaking, well, now I can take an approach like this and just learn the shit out of this stuff and go, this is the look I love. And then I go, okay, wait, what does that mean? What is the look? Let's go up here. Visual style, pale greens, grays and green and blues with sharp whatever that is. I don't know what that said. I crafted 2 intense scenes. Ooh, this one's cool. There's some janky that's pretty fucking cool. He ghosts right on out, and there's the grave that's left behind. There you go. Very fucking cool. Here's the urban landscape. Look at that. That's the weird eclipse. All right. Yeah. Now we're down. I think we're down in the next prompt. Civilians evacuate. All right. These are just chaos. The ones with lots of people in them don't seem to do too well. All right. This looks decent. What's this? A lone soldier sprints through a burning village. I wouldn't call it a lone stranger. A factory worker. Ooh, that's cool. That'd be a cool scene for a music video, wouldn't it? Let's go back to this one. Show more, show more, show more. Dances erratically. We'll keep dances erratically. You could do every movie cliche ever. 12 Monkeys. Oh yeah, it did look like 12 Monkeys. You could make a trailer stitching these together with a good song. Yeah, exactly. I'm looking for a video maker for a music video. There you go. Napoleon Dynamite dance. Yeah, exactly. Dances erratically. So a factory worker sold, say, a street performer. Outdoor staircase, an industrial rooftop. Skyscrapers. Show more, show more. Isn't this cool? We're just sort of surfing the latent space. We're just sort of like mindlessly generating. Like, that's beautiful. That's fucking beautiful. It's got good physics. Those weird ass salt flats. The sky's a little fucked up and weird, but you know, depending on the storyline, maybe not. Show more, show more, show more, show more. I love this, not having to fucking prompt and think. I really do. And you know what? I'm curious where you guys are. Like, do you guys, anyone feel like they're they're tired of their brain, the bottleneck of their own brain yet? Like, I feel like this weird liberation of like, I get to just use my brain for the shit that I really enjoy. I'm like offloading the stuff that my brain isn't good at. I don't know. I dig it. I used to do this, but with images in Decohere. It's wild to surf through the latent space. Yeah. Same, Kyle. I hate prompting, to be honest. Like, we burn it up. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, we were told, well, you got to become prompt engineers. Listen, let me tell you something. You take my course on prompt engineering and I will teach you the 17 steps. What you need to do is you need to construct a perfectly structured prompt, the 17 stages of perfect prompt. You can use up to 15. I would recommend using up to 15 of the 17 possible options. You always want to start with numbers 1 and 2 in the same order, but you can put them in the third or fourth position, but they must be 1 and 2. right? No. Stop it. If your brain works that way, you probably need medication too. We just need different medications. Oh my God. All right. What do we got here? I could not get this thing to do successful war scenes. Look how slow the planes are going. It's like drones in New Jersey right now. And then their limbs are like these rubber things. This guy's running around. Look, he's going out and trying to catch a carp in the water. He's like, I'm gonna go get a fish. I'll get a fish. Aren't those bombers a little low, Bob? Oh, it's like, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? Exactly. Oh, that's a nice shot. Whoa. Wait, okay, normal, and go weird. Embrace the jank, people. I can't wait until this gets really good. I want to compare Kyle Wright. That was really funny. All right, it's still dreaming up that one. Ooh, what's this one? A group of art thieves. Oh yeah, this one, the water scenes. It's weird with water scenes too. I mean, those physics for the water look pretty good, but what the fuck is falling into the water? And how is it that deep on the floor of a building? And here's more art thieves. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, are these good? That's good. That's not. Hey, cowboy. Uh-oh, what did I do? Hey, Jim. Hey, Bob. I wish I could quit you. Yeah. uh, mm, All right, let's just go. We'll go look at some horizontal work we did here. So, oh, that one's cool. Yeah, that's super cool. This is like next year. We're gonna be walking around with our robots. That was kind of cool. I also isn't just cinematic aspect ratio cool? I think it is. 21:9. All right. Did we do this one sideways? Nope. These sucked. I don't think we did that one. Nope. This one we did. Okay. No Country for Old Men. We saw these, I think. Oh yeah, here's all our dancey people. All right, what do we have here? This one's cool. Like if you did that and cut it to that kind of works. He's going in front of and behind that railing, unfortunately. See, like you can't use these whole clips. They're just weird. That one's usable. Well, his arms get a little long. But again, you'd cut before it gets weird, right? Yeah, I think this one's going to turn in. I'm going to turn this into some sort of music video. It can never do break dancers. It doesn't understand. These models really don't understand when hands start in the air and end up on the ground. It like turns them into legs. It can't. It just can't compute. I love this dancing in front of fucking, power stations that are polluting the fucking air. That's really cool. Oh, here's the skyscraper ones. I mean, there's enough in here. You could this could be cut together. I'm gonna go make a few more of these. Let me go back up here. We'll go show more, show more, show more, show more, show more. Let's go back to outdoor staircase, industrial rooftop, wind turbines. It can never do wind turbines for some reason. Factory worker. Let's do construction worker. We're going to keep the dances erratically. Boarded up alleyway. I like that. Oh, abandoned warehouse. All right. Show more, show more, show more. All right. I'll do a video of that. But I know someone wanted, I don't know if the person that wanted to see tasks is still here, but we'll do tasks now. A 2-second cut could work. Yeah, exactly. What's the name of this tool? This tool is called Luma Labs Dream Machine. And I'm in a feature. It's the primary interface of the tool now is this thing called boards. And boards are these combinations of you put your prompts in here. And when you put a prompt in, it generates these options that you can pull down from your prompt, and then you can put in new prompts. And when you put in a new prompt, it basically makes a new row. And then within a row, you can, add additional stuff or do variations of it really easily. Look at look at this one. This one's gorgeous. Like right there, just start the cut right there. It's got a weird foot right there. Wait, that no, it's normal. All right. That's cool. Big old tracking shot. I mean, even though these things are jankier than shit, look at that shot. And let's say that you wanted that shot in a movie. You'd have to fucking fly to fucking Utah, scout the scenes, probably hire, I don't know, a dozen people to get the gear out there and the food out there and the the fucking drone. Or you'd have to hire a helicopter to get this 3-second shot. Just fucking bonkers, man. It really is. All right. Let's go to ChatGPT. Someone wants to know how to do tasks. So yesterday, OpenAI released this thing called tasks. So on your ChatGPT slide or screen, or show up at Burning Man first. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. You get to Burning Man early to get that shot. Shoot it on your iPhone. Todd Waller, Kyle, do a keyframe video. You upload a starting image. Yeah, I'm just, what I was playing with is the Ray 2 model, and you can't do keyframe videos with Ray 2 yet. So I'll get there, Todd Waller. I just wanted to play with the Ray 2 thing to see how it was doing. I think tomorrow what I'll fuck around with is that research I did on Gemini. So actually, we could go video clip ideas to explore physics simulations. So let me just go grab all these. So there's 30 of them now, which is cool. Go into ChatGPT. We'll go into that same text to video prompt experiments. So I'm going to say, okay, I want to take these. Oh, I got an idea. Okay. 30 ideas that will test the physics simulation capabilities of a Gen AI video maker. But I want you to reimagine each one into the closest, let's see, the closest shot from a known movie and be similarly inventive with your interpretation of the scene as above. And I'm going to paste in all those video clips, or all those physics things. Bang. And now we should get 30 movies, Newton's Cradle, inspired by Interstellar. A pendulum like Newton's Cradle setup floats in zero gravity. This is cool. The Domino Effect, The Dark Knight. I'm sorry, man. You tell me this isn't fucking creative. You tell me this isn't taking disparate fucking concepts and seamlessly merging them together like a fucking person does. The more I use these tools, the more I'm like, this is how we think. This is how we work. It's just way fucking faster. Objects rolling down an incline. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yes. That's the perfect one. All right, what movie scene could we do that's like, something rolling down an incline? Oh, remember Raiders of the Lost Ark when the big thing chases him out of the cave? It's exactly what fucking people do. Why are you so angry? Shut up! All right, let's go back to ChatGPT. Oh, we're in ChatGPT. Do we have another one open? I've got to. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I want to let that one finish. Okay, so in order to do a task, you go to the second option in your pull-down menu with scheduled tasks, And then it just looks exactly like it did before. But now we can go, let's see, what do we want? Help me come up with interesting daily news searches I could do based on what you knew about me. How about searching for updates on innovative small business solutions, new advancements in generative AI, or the latest trends in... Okay, great. So now I'm going to say, again, not using my brain, write me a prompt for you to fetch some combination of those on a daily basis. I want you to search for 20 stories, but only share the top 5 you think I will most like. So I'm not making a task yet. I'm just using ChatGPT to, so like daily at 9 a.m. Got it. I'll fetch the top 5 every day. And if I say edit this, interesting. Search for 20 stories about innovative small business solutions, generative AI advancements, creative marketing campaigns, engaging social media tools, tech conferences, sustainability initiatives in tech, team building approaches, and storytelling techniques, combining technology and the arts. Tell me the top 5 you like most. Daily at 9 a.m. What's today? It's 9:15. Let's go. Let's change this to PM. And let's change this to 9:17. 9:17. All right, save. Okay. So now the way this works, and this is super cool. So I made, and if you want to see all of your tasks, you click on the little 3 dots here on a task and you say view all tasks. So here's all my tasks. Right? So now I have one at 9:17. I was supposed to get a sonnet this morning. No, wait. I was supposed to get a daily image this morning, but ChatGPT crapped the bed and I didn't get it. But the cocktail one at 8:40, that's the one we got. So the way it works, if I scroll down here to my chat history, this Sin City Sipper cocktail, here's the prompt from Sin City Sipper. And then I said, where's my prompt? I guess it's at the top. Yeah. Right here's the actual prompt. I want you to share an original cocktail or mocktail every day at 8:40 p.m. And so when we were working tonight, I was in ChatGPT, or no, I wasn't in ChatGPT. I was somewhere else, but I got you enabled desktop notifications. And when I clicked on the desktop notification, it took me to this chat and it just added in this drink. So fucking cool. So that's the way it works. So I'll just stay in here and I'll zip this over here. And what we should see where this says AI Salon news updates right here? It should add 5 news stories into that chat right about now. Hey, look. It worked. And here's 5 stories. This is amazing. Heinz's ketchup fraud campaign. Runway Gen 4 revolutionizing 3D scene generation. Tableau's AI ad assistant Abby. Cool. So there's our 5 stories. Boom. 9:17. 5 stories on whatever the fuck I told it to do. How cool is that? Can you email the results from the cast? That's incredible. I know, isn't it? No, but so okay. Let me go out of, because my voice is starting to go. I gotta start winding it down. What the fuck is happening with my hair? Why didn't anyone tell me about that? Good Lord. Look at that. That's absolute fucking insanity. Looks like a goddamn tornado on my head. All right. You know what's so funny? Hair is funny. I remember with Storyvine, we would go to events and we would film people, right? And so one of the things we'd do is we'd take a picture of them and then we'd show them a picture and say, do you like it? And so I was filming this woman one time and I took the picture and I thought it looked great and I showed it to her and she was like, ah! and it was like her hair was down and she wanted it up, or it was up and she wanted it down, or like there was a piece of hair in front of her shoulder and she wanted it behind. Like from my perspective, it was a minor thing and I thought it looked better the other way. But for her, it was an absolute fucking panic. So I assume there's some people that would like a tornado on their head. I'm not one of them. Okay, it looks normal. Okay, so the question about could you have this thing email you? Now, one thing I want to be super clear about. These tasks, you could do way more sophisticated versions of this with other tools right now. You could use Zapier to do really sophisticated versions of this. You could use Make. There are probably tools that are designed specifically for that. I know nothing about this subject. Steve-O's hair free. He doesn't have the 4 different weave toupees that I've got going. He's jealous of my toupees. I've got really good. I spent a lot of money on the hair tape. That's what keeps it down. Okay. Why I think tasks from OpenAI are significant are not because what they do is all that interesting or remarkable. It's cool that it's doing it within a ChatGPT chat, and it's basically just spinning up a new result within a long chat. Like, I could see this becoming a very valuable thing to be able to just go back and scroll through these histories. So it's super cool what it does. But what I suspect that this is, I suspect that tasks are a component of what this thing that they're about to launch called operators, which are autonomous agents that can go do things on your behalf. I assume that this will work together with that. Now, what is that? We don't know yet. But it is likely a system where you can create agents that go off and do shit for you. And probably within that, you can create tasks that those agents can use, is my guess. Start the trend, tornado hair with pink bows. I bet actually this hair with this bow, I think would look pretty good. Yeah, see, now you're talking, that's some pretty solid. What the pink bow does for me is it masks the shitty hairline, the ever increasing forehead. So now I can look like I probably look like a 32-year-old now, right? Nah, you look like Alec Baldwin on a bender. With that pink bow, you look like Rosie O'Donnell had a bad day. You don't look 32 at all. Wow, I don't know what you're talking about. Why does anyone watch this channel? Why are there so many people here? I don't understand this at all. I haven't learned a thing. It's called the AI Learning Lab. Is this the substitute teacher? Good Lord. I've never seen anything like this. Why are you still here? It's not important right now. All right. La da 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 da. I'm a writer, so I can add in that chat a task to remind me to get back to something. Yeah. Well, so not only could you do that, so Gigi Zen, you're a writer. Here's an idea. This is a fun one. Okay, wait. Ooh. Watch. This is gonna be good. Hang on. Let me share my screen again. Okay, watch what we're gonna do. Okay, I can't. Okay, I can't do that. Okay, got it. Okay, Gigi, assuming that you journal or you have notebooks, if you do them digitally, you could just take a bunch of your notes, copy and paste them into a chat, or upload using this little chat thingy here, or the paperclip thingy here. But I'm going to show you another thing. I don't know if you know this, but ChatGPT has vision. So I'm going to go to the Google, and I'm going to go handwritten journal pages. And then I'm going to go images. All right, good. And then we're going to go find something like this. Is that even fucking readable? A page from my journal. Good fucking Lord, who writes like that? All right, perfect. Let's take this. Save image as journal. Hornal. And then go back to ChatGPT. And let's upload said journal, Hernal, and say, what does this say? Question mark. Beep, 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 beep. The day before my birthday, my sister asked me to court for a lengthy dilemma. This assured me forgiveness regarding a week ago, so I didn't have the recompense. Whatever. Okay. Something regret, the complex days, and okay. Great. I would work in the same place these days now. Okay, so let's take this and let's turn this into, I want you to turn these journal entries into a series of 100 short writing prompts that will inspire me to write every day and write something interesting. Okay. Great. And so here's write about a misunderstood gift that causes tension in a family. Imagine a day before a milestone birthday, right? All right. So we took a picture of a journal that was unreadable from my eyes. Unreadable. Absolutely unreadable. Beautiful, but unreadable. It read it. We now have 100 creative writing prompts inspired by that journal, right? So you could take a big pile of your writing or poetry or whatever it is and turn it into a bunch of prompts inspired by your writing. And then do this. Flip into, okay. So now I gotta copy these. You'll see how we'll do this. We're gonna copy all these. Boom, copy, new, scheduled task. I am a writer. I am trying to be a better writer. I am committing to you and all of the world that I will write every morning. At 7 a.m., I want you to send me one of these writing prompts along with an affirmation I can repeat 10 times before starting my writing session that will inspire and support me. And then let's do this at 9:30 p.m. 9:30 p.m. so we can see it in 2 minutes. Because I've got ADD and I can't wait till 7 in the fucking morning for my stupid inspiration. Boom. Send a writing prompt daily at 9:30 p.m. Got it. I'll send you something at 9:30. It's 9:29 now. Let's go back to another. Here I am chatting about, what was I chatting about here? That's the news updates. Let's go back to cocktails. Here I am just marveling over my my thing that I didn't need to prompt. I just got a drink. I got a drink in my inbox whenever I fucking wanted it. Isn't this cool? All right, it's 9:29. 9:30 is coming. We should get a little desktop notification here. I love this feature. Yeah, there's something about being creative here that's really good. Just hopped on. What are you guys are you guys tasking? Yeah, we're using OpenAI tasks. And it's 9:30. We should get a desktop notification now. Huh? Huh? Did it give us one and I missed the desktop notification? There it is. Boom. Write every morning, commit to your craft, one word at a time. So here's your prompt. There's your writing prompt. Affirmation to repeat 10 times before starting your writing session. I am a writer. My words flow with clarity, purpose, and creativity. I am a writer. My words flow with clarity, purpose, and creativity. I am a writer. My words flow with clarity, purpose, and creativity. And then there's your prompt, inspired by your journal that you wrote in your chicken scratch that no one can read but you. That's fucking cool. This Sin City Sipper's a menace to AA. Indeed. Well, shit. Isn't that cool, Gigi? Pass me that drink, Kyle. Exactly. I mean, and look, like this is a short little thing. The news thing that it did, you know, sent me news stories. Wait, was that it? No, Business Insights was news stories. 5 little news stories that I could just go out and, oh, there's the pictures, but there's the article, right? So if I've got my alarm set for 7 or 6:30, I could have this thing show up at 6:25. That's why I just hop onto ChatGPT and there's a bunch of stories. And it's because it's a large language model, it's like writing summaries of these things, or it's coming up with affirmations for you to say as a writer. Create a task for AI martinis for each LLM model. Yeah, we could do that. We can just do that with Sin City Sipper. My problem with demoing tasks is that I've got a whole shit ton of tasks that I'm gonna have to constantly go prune. Where's my task? Here's one. So you got to go to tasks to prune them. So generative AI news. Actually, this one I like, but let me edit this one. I'll set this one for for the morning. Set it for 6:45. The voice she's going. The voice she is going. Share a cocktail. We're going to keep that one. I like that one. Daily image and tweet. This one failed today, so I'm going to kill it. Search generative AI news. That's the 6:45 one. Send a writing prompt. I actually like that one, but I should modify it. I'm not going to do it. It's not my thing. I'll delete that. Interesting daily news. We'll kill that. Oh wait, was that? No, this I'll move this one to 7. And then this is write a sonnet. We don't need a fucking sonnet. What kind of pretentious douchebag gets emailed a sonnet? Fucking liberal arts majors. I can't delete it. I guess I'm getting sonnets. Where did that go? Oh, it looks like that one's corrupt. Maybe I'm never getting sonnets. Can I search for sonnet here? Sonnet. Huh. Yeah, it's gone. That thing's corrupt. All right, something's fucked up in the database. Oh well, whatever. All right, everybody. I'm wasted. I am wasted. Yeah, I'm just going to get out of here. All right. Whoa. I asked it to go fetch a webcam image from my local ski resort on the hour, every hour for a day. And it said done. There you go. We'll see if it actually works. Just set the time. Todd, just do what I do. Just go back into that thing and set the time for like 2 minutes from now. Like every hour on the hour at, 17 minutes or whatever it is. Right now it's 35. So do it for like 37. And you'll get the first one in 2 minutes. let my immediate gratification obsession color your world. Oh, good Lord. Jokers speak in other languages. It's not fair. I'm painfully American. How many tasks can you have? I assume as many as you want. I mean, how many notifications can you tolerate? But listen, I mean, you can do these kind of things everywhere else, but I just think the fact that it's now built into ChatGPT is just sweet, right? You're in here, what's cool about this is you're in here, you do some sort of cool thing, right? Like Sin City Sipper, right? It comes up with a drink, it makes the picture. So now I've got the prompt for that and it works. Well, now you can just sort of copy the prompt, basically, go and make a new task and say, do this for me once a week. Every Friday afternoon at 4:00, send me, 5 drink recipes. The world is too crazy these days. I agree with that. Waiting 1 minute now. All right, Todd Waller. Let's see if Todd Waller gets his his ski resort photo every hour on the hour. Oh, it's funny. Oh, good Lord. Joy Purdy's gotten a UK phone number to put TikTok on a UK server. You might, it's probably IP based, Joy. You're probably going to have to use a VPN, which is not, I mean, a VPN might work. And maybe having I would assume that the phone number is less important than the VPN, the IP address, but I don't know. Where will it pop up? When you set up your task, you have to give your computer permissions to do browser notifications. If you didn't do that, it won't. It'll just pop up in the chat where you set up the task, is what I'm now learning. Which is that's kind of an elegant solution. I'm kind of digging it. Because what you could also do, so let's say you're getting that writing affirmation thing every morning, and after 2 weeks, you're like, this is great, but it's a little basic. I want it to be a little more sophisticated. Just in the same chat where it already knows how to do that, you could just modify the prompt and say, I want this to be more sophisticated. Give me the version you gave me today, but blow it out a little bit in the following ways. And then it does that. And then you go, yeah, send me that each morning. And it just will. Like, that's fucking brilliant. It's so slick. All right. So go check your Todd Weller. Go check your prompt history. Go look at the one that you made it in and see if there's a new entry at the bottom of it. Use a Raspberry Pi to tunnel into another country. Could work for keeping TikTok. Yes, it could. Yeah, make yourself a little Raspberry Pi server, little Wi-Fi router that tunnels to another country. That could work. If you're that geeky, fucking go for it. I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep making my stupid fucking "Are you scrolling? Hey, are you scrolling?" Those things until this thing fucking flames out. And maybe it doesn't flame out. There's fucking all sorts of rumors. I saw. Okay, so Mr. Wonderful said he was going to buy it. He's got 20 billion he can put up for it. I saw Mr. Beast today said, let me buy it. Rumors were that Elon Musk was going to buy it. I heard today that Donald Trump is going to save it on January 20th. It'll be gone on January 19th. The Chinese have said, no, we're going to shut it the fuck down on January 19th. It didn't come. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Keep trying. Maybe make another one. But did you get it? So Todd, did you get it to successfully, like what I would do is go find the server that can grab a screenshot first and see if you can get it to return a screenshot before you set up the task for it. And then say, do that every hour. Been hoping Mark Cuban would buy it. Oops, it was set up for tomorrow at 9:40. There you go. All right. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. Peace out to YouTube, LinkedIn, and X. I will see you tomorrow, 8 p.m., same bat places. And we'll see if there's any news. Like all things in our government, they want to get as much political bang out of the buck as possible. So, if there's going to be a reprise, it will be at the last minute because, why not give 200 million people anxiety? You're the government. Yay. You did it. Everybody's shaking and crying. Congratulations. All right. Hope you had fun tonight. Peace out. Bye.